So, this clown you see on my screen, Wike, a bulldozer without brakes, aggressive, forceful, and often reckless in his approach to governance and politics, a man of grudges, not governance, often more focused on personal battles than public service, a microphone addict, always addressing the public even when silence would have been wiser. Imagine Wike, of all politicians, talking about the rule of law. If Nigeria collapses tomorrow, Wike will be held responsible, and his charlatans that always around him. You can tell when whiskey and brandy are in action. A typical drunk, that's Wike for you. Now, Obi this, Obi that, yet you fail to make any point with your long throat and dry neck. Now, let's listen to this clown talk.
Honorable Minister, the local government elections, they've come and gone, victors announced. But some national political figures like former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the last elections, are full of criticisms, of the election. Like Atiku calling it an awful absurdity and a travesty to the very notion of electoral democracy. For Peter Obi, he described it as rascality taken too far and a double tragedy for Nigeria's democracy. How do you react to this comment?
Thank you very much. Let me take Atiku first. The court stopped this last local government election. Right? The government went ahead and conducted the election. The same Atiku held the government for disobeying the court order. Disobeying the court order. The Federal High Court gave injunction. The election should not be held. And we thought, as a man who occupied that number 2 position, all he would have done was to look for in a democratic system. It doesn't matter how the judgment, how it went. It was respect the rule of law. When he supported the election should take place. Listen, I don't blame Atiku because he was recalcitrant to his boss. He didn't know that his boss signed the emergency rule in 2004. If he knew, if he was obedient and working along with his boss, who's the President Olusegun Obasanjo, he would have known that the president has power to make regulations and for the governance of the emergency areas. So he was not in tune. He doesn't know. And like I said, what you don't know, don't comment about it. If Atiku has commented about custom now, I know he has worked in custom, he has experience, I can give it to him. But this is law. He doesn't know that 2004 emergency and that was signed by his boss. Look at the man. Look at that system. 1999, he was impeached. 2007, he ran on National Congress. 2011, he came back to PDP to run for a presidential decision. He left. 2015, 14, he went to APC. He ran for the presidency. 2017, he came back to PDP. He became the candidate in 2019. Became the candidate in 2023. Now again, he had left for ADC to seek for president. Did they prescribe drug for presidency for him? Now, take Peter Obi. He said rascality. Who can be more rascal than Obi? Obi became a governor. He was governor for Anambra State for 8 years. He conducted local government election 2 months from when he was leaving office. 2 months, 8 years as governor. Does he have what it takes to comment about conduct of election that was properly done and backed up by law? When Obi was governor, Nigerians forget easily. Doctors were on strike for 13 good months. Hospitals were shut down. 13 good months. Are we saying that we're not aware of this? So what do you mean rascality? Who's more rascal? So you should not take the views of, because you see, the anger is that they are looking for where they'll get funding. and now it's no longer available in River State. They have no capacity or morals to even talk about it. A competent court of jurisdiction, Federal High Court, gave order, gave judgment, said, look, don't do this. Atiku was one of those who held the conduct of that election. Now, under the great power of the president and the emergency rule, he has said, go ahead and conduct local government elections. What I thought we should be more preoccupied is, one, was the election free and fair? If you ask me, I saw State Independent Electoral Commission chairman. Of course, you know, I don't even do most of them, but they call me. They are from Sokoto, I'm from Oku, I'm from this, who came to ask their report. They said, in 30 days, in 1 month, you could do this. When somebody has done well, say the person has done well. If I have my way, I would recommend the chairman and members, the president should take them to the national level. It is very clear. It is very, very clear. Look at the conduct of the election. You have seen people are saying, for the first time in our history, no gunshot, no kind of violent bosses, no kidnapping of returning officers. And nobody wants to come out and commit security agencies and the research. The only thing, illegal. Illegal to you. The court has not pronounced it illegal.
Honorable Minister, earlier when you were answering my question concerning the landslide victory of APC in the just completed local government polls, you had mentioned that the People's Democratic Party did not field a candidate in all the local government councils. However, we were also, the last time we were here, talking about the collaboration between the APC and the PDP in order to foster peace and stability in the state, even in electioneering periods. Is this collaboration a deliberate step, or was it the reason why PDP decided not to field candidates in certain local government areas in River State in the last election?
Collaboration.
No, you said collaboration.
Hold on. First of all, let me bring you antecedent. Before, you said that PDP contested election in all the local government. I said, do you have the fight? Don't have the fight. He said collaboration. I said, assuming, though not considering that there was this collaboration. No, I'm coming now. I said, assuming, though not considering that there was a collaboration, we did not commend this collaboration. That does not mean I consider. However, let me also say this. As time goes on, PDP has been a predominant party in River. No doubt about that. Also, the PDP has had its own problem. People are losing faith. In PDP, whether you agree or not. It's not to come out on television to say this or that. That's the truth of the matter.
That is your own assertion of the People's Democratic Party as it stands.
I should say more than you, because you're not a member of the party.
But you are, Your Excellency.
That's what I'm saying. So that was, I should say more.
Okay.
You should listen to me. And when I'm talking, I'm an authority in PDP. All right. Therefore, what you're saying, people are losing confidence. Remember, our party in the state has problems at the national level. We're the national party, we're the national level, serious crisis in our party in the state. And so many people have lost their interest. Many people have lost interest. All we're trying to is look, you cannot lose interest. Those of you who still have that confidence that you can run, will encourage you. I'm like you don't push people to run. You have to go and pay for one. Yeah, if you don't have the money, you can pay. We don't have the government who would have, of course, they have funded. Now it's no longer available. So I cannot go and push for everybody because I don't have the resources. I don't have it. But the one I can do, I did. To prove that how many people have won one seat in their own state. Mention. Out of 3 local
Rivers State.
Yes.
Your party,
Yes.
the PDP, won 3.
No, I'm
Does
proud.
that make you
You
proud?
want the
No,
determinant.
you are proud because APC that
No,
won.
no,
It's
no,
also
listen to what I'm saying. I would prefer that I would prefer that I am dominant in the local government that determine what happens in the state. You cannot do that what happens. You can't.
Does that justify the huge figure that recent announced for Obiako? 350 something thousand in the last election. APC in the presidential election in 2023 got just a little over that
It's
figure.
not correct. It is not correct. Mind you, listen. You see, that's the problem you have. People have. You look at the pattern of results from 1999. Go and check the history. Who has given the highest number of votes? You don't just come out to say, this is a local election. That, you know that the turnout will be more. Councillorship is like community or family affair. People come out. People even take councillorship more serious than talk about governorship and then you know, because it has to do with family or communities. So I don't know what your worry is. Is your worry that it is illegal, or your worry is that you don't believe that this number of people don't have?
Our worry is how you are able to do it. PDP and APC. Because like I pointed out earlier, those who work in APC are your boys. They are all your boys.
Can I tell you, I was chairman of that local government. The record was very clear. Nobody had had 2 terms in that local government, but I broke that history. I was governor of that area. You can't take my record and say there was nothing. No, you cannot. You can't. The record hold up. Don't interfere. Don't worry. We won. And my people believe, whether you like it or not. It's not by coming out, like I've always said, you have always preferred those who will come sunrise, who will come early morning of arise, people who don't have facts. They don't have the facts. As I speak here, I can tell you if election is conducted today, presidential election, governorship election, I can tell you how each local government will fare. I can tell you authoritatively.